If you're spending your husband's money recklessly, that's not love. That's wickedness.
If a woman loves you,
Mm-hmm.
she will not spend your money recklessly, correct?
Yes.
So any woman that spends your money recklessly,
She doesn't
she
love you.
doesn't love you.
Mm-mm. If you want to marry, don't go for women who are flamboyant. Because sometimes we sell ourselves, but deep down on the inside of us, we're the opposite of what we're selling.
What age is the right age for a man to get married? This is for the men.
Mm.
Because a lot of men are waiting to make all the money to become rich before they go and get married. And they are getting into 50, 48 before they start to feel they have some little resources.
I would say it depends on what you're doing.
Some men have erectile disorder and their wives think that they cannot go on with that. Maybe some women, they don't want to cheat. So what do you think is the way forward for people in this kind of situation? What should they do? Is it proper for them to leave their marriage, or how do you think they can go about the situation?
You know, we individuals. We are individuals, and we make decision on the way we see things. And I've seen ladies that will come to gym. They'll be wearing gym clothes with no panties. And then they'll be flaunting it in front and be all over the gym instructor. Even if that one doesn't want to do, they will push him.
If a woman loves you,
Mm-hmm.
she will not spend your money recklessly, correct?
Yes.
So any woman that spends your money recklessly,
She doesn't love
she
you.
doesn't love you.
Mm-mm.
And I think they should divorce her.
I don't I don't know about divorcing her, but what if you're spending your husband's money recklessly? That's not love. That's wickedness.
Yeah.
That's wickedness. And if the man decides to go and have another woman, is justified.
Yeah, but you see, women will argue that before you came to marry me, you saw me that I was living an elegant lifestyle. You saw me I was a classy babe, and you went ahead to marry me. What were you expecting?
Is that
I should
is
be
that
spending money?
is that the reason why you need to be spending recklessly? What kind of mindset is that?
Yeah, but a beautiful woman needs money for maintenance, correct? Yeah, it's true. The woman is
What
very
are-
beautiful.
what
The
are
man
women-
saw her, and the woman was very beautiful, always
My-
flashy, and you went to marry her. And then you marry her now, and you're complaining that she's reckless with your money. What do you expect?
My
You
brother,
can
you have
twice.
you have carried yourself a dead body.
That is one chance. So men stay away from one chance.
You have brought your own cups to bury your own self in your own house. Wahala, no the finish.
I
But
tell you,
where?
wahala be like bicycle.
I tell you.
But what's your advice to men that have that kind of wife?
That woman doesn't love you. Just let her go.
Yeah. But I think maybe maybe that woman come to your section.
Mm-hmm.
You can educate her how to
Definitely
stop that lifestyle to avoid a man divorcing her with 2 kids, because she'll become after one.
Yeah, because the thing is, if you're spending recklessly, you're going to destroy the pockets, the pocket of the man. And when that money finishes, we know that you're going to pack your bag and you're going to leave. And the man that is dealing with a woman like that needs to think twice. Because if a woman can't control, you used to have a life before I met you, right? You were living elegantly, but things have changed. There's something called marriage. When you come into this space called marriage, we need to work hand in hand. You can no longer live the elegant life. I mean, I'm not saying there's anything wrong in living, elegant life, but I'm saying that we need to compromise. We need to look at what we have. That's what is called love. Not you focusing on. At the end of the day, it's all plastic.
But on this, I want to stand with the ladies on this particular one.
Okay, go ahead.
Because before that man went after that woman's lifestyle maybe was being funded by 4 guys, 3 boyfriends. And now you marry her. So now these 3 boyfriends are out of it. Okay? How do you expect her to fund that lifestyle. Of course, you need to fund it with your money.
My brother, there's a reason why the three men drop off.
No, not that the 3 men drop off. There were 3 men,
Mhm.
and me, I'm the 4th man that joined the 3 men.
Right.
And I was the winner
Mm-hmm.
to have taken the girl as a wife. Okay? Now, 3 men out completely because now this is marriage and this is Africa. As the winner of the trophy, I should be funding the club now. Because now the 3 men that were funding the club are out of it. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
So now I should be funding it because it was very good when I met it, and that's why I decided to take it.
Okay. Let me address it this way. When the man was busy playing the winner,
Mm.
chasing after a woman that you know that you cannot afford, but you put everything that you have in there so that you can win the woman. Now you have the woman, you don't know what to do with her. Because, like you said, she has a lifestyle that she was living before. Now she's in your hand. But your pocket is saying something else. You can no longer afford her, then what do you do? And this is a problem that I have with my people. Flashy things, high maintenance relationship doesn't last. Because what happens today may not happen tomorrow. We don't know what tomorrow holds. Yes, my business is booming today. I can afford to keep you. Then something happened all of a sudden, overnight. The business go down the drain. I don't have money to fund you anymore. So what happened? Do you stay or you go? And this is why I've never been a support of someone having to build relationship on material things. Because whatever brought you into that relationship will have to keep you there. And if it is not strong enough, you won't stay there. So for me as a woman, if I'm talking to my brother, I will tell my brother, something is wrong with your head. Because there are so many things that you can spend money on, have a quality time, life together as husband and wife, than buying Gucci shoes and Gucci bag. High maintenance relationship. That is not relationship. That is putting your money in a vague things, in things that will perish. What happened to having business, buying houses, making more money? So if you want to stand with your brother, it's okay. With the ladies, you can stand. But I'm saying, as for me, that's not relationship. Relationship that is based on material things. What you can afford today, if you cannot afford me tomorrow, then I'm gone. What are we doing?
Guys, welcome back to my podcast. Today, we have Lady Ola once again. Lady Ola is a 58 years old relationship expert with a touch of this and that. So this and that means she's into fitness, she's into beauty, and she's into education. She's an author of a lot of books. You can find them on Amazon and Spotify. Lady Ola is a woman that I've seen June and July. So August is not a big deal. Guys, if you have any question for Lady Ola, please drop on the comment section. Let's talk about it on the next podcast and whenever she's here with us in the studio again. Lady Ola, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me, sir.
Lady Ola, today I have a very funny question to start this podcast. Can you tell us what this design or what's your inspiration? I know you are into fashion. Can you tell us what inspires this your design today? Because honestly, I don't really understand it. Honestly, I've been looking at you. I say, "What's this? I don't understand."
If you want to be like them, you have to join them.
Yes.
I'm trying to, I'm 58 years old, but I don't have to act my age.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to
join the Jesse baddies.
Join the goodies, not the baddies. I try to bring color into the podcast, bringing life, because color gives you life.
Yeah.
It makes you feel alive. So, thanks to my husband. I don't know where he got it from, but he got it. So I'm
Yeah.
wearing it.
Yeah, it looks so nice. Mostly the hand. Can you just show our viewers the
Yeah.
design? And oh my god, I love this design so much. It's looking so nice. Thank you for being with us today, Lady
Yes,
Ola.
sir.
We started this. We're already talking about one or two things on our coming up. But then, um, do you actually think that men should go for women that they can afford? Because some men, we look at these ladies that are so flashy and classy. We know we don't have the resources, but because the lady is so nice, we decide to go for the lady and we marry them and it becomes a problem to us.
I would say cut your coat according to your size.
Yeah.
Meaning, go after women that you. Maybe I should not even use the word afford. A wife material. Unless you don't want to marry, you just want to be hooking up. But if you want to marry, don't go for women who are flamboyant. Because sometimes we sell ourselves, but deep down on the inside of us, we're the opposite of what we're selling. So you can be a victim as a man if you don't really seek God's face, know what you want, and don't be fooled by the looks and the surrounding of the woman, because sometimes what we wear is not. Some of them are borrowed. Some of them are borrowed just to feel like we are there, but we're not actually there. And you as a man, when you look at them like that, and this is why, oh, sisters, many of you have missed your right partner because you want to act like you got it all together. But deep down, you know that those things are not yours. And you just want to belong. You are belonging, but you're losing what is really important, what you're created for, what you're made for as a woman. So as a man, I would say look for a woman, a wife material, not because anyone can be a woman, but not many people can be a wife. And that's important. My guy, don't go and be looking for a woman that you know yourself, that is high maintenance, and you know how much you have in your pocket. Don't go there, because at the end of the day, it's going to cause you a lot of pain. Because women like that, if you can't keep them, they're not going to stay, because they're already high, and they don't want to go for somebody that is lower than their standard. So you got to be smart, guys. Be smart.
Guys, the long-awaited community of Lady Ola is here.
Transformation Tribe.
Transformation Tribe is the name. Transformation Tribe.
Yes.
Lady Ola, can you tell us about the Transformation Tribe?
Transformation Tribe is a community that has been put together by me, and it's a community that men and women can come into, whether you're single or you're married, you're having a marriage issue, or you're having trauma issue, you want to take care of your health, you want to still look good at old age, you want to talk about parenting. It's a community that have it all, inclusive. It's a community where you have access to me. I get to have one-on-one with you. For me, that's the key for me. Being able to have one-on-one with you. I see all of you guys on social media. You send me messages, we chat, we do that. But when you come into this community, then we become a family. That's the word, a family, where we can cry together, where we can laugh together, when you walk into a room, you're not judged, but you're celebrated. That's the community.
Lady Ola, in the past, you have given us a lot of consultation for free. I know your consultation is expensive before, but you have given us a lot of consultation for free. This community, is it going to be for free also? Or there's something in it?
This community
Yeah.
is gonna have costs with it, because one of my experience, in the past is I've given people so much free consultation, counseling, coaching, that is actually took it for granted. And I just realized that whatever people don't contribute to
Yeah.
as in form of monetary,
Yeah.
they don't value it. So this community is $100 for 3 months. So whoever that I want to make it, I want to also add this to it. What you're going to get is going to be more than the money that you're paying. And the reason why I also add this $100 to it is I want people who are serious, who are really real, people who are really in need of what I have to offer. I don't want people just coming to think they want to occupy the space where I can spend my time to actually help somebody that actually needs it. So when people do pay for something,
Yeah, they value it.
they value it.
Yeah.
And that's why.
This community is it a ladies only community or for any
No,
gender?
it's for male and female. The single can come in there and possibly find their right partner.
Yeah.
And couples who are dealing with their relationship and want to, get it better, they can also come there. So it's not when you talk about tribe is not, it doesn't involve only women.
Yeah.
Tribe is man and woman.
Yeah.
We are a community.
Yeah.
We are family. That's what, children, we'll be talking about, raising godly children, how we can raise these children. I will be sharing my experiences. Actually, everything about Transformation Tribe is about what I've learned in the past years. My pain, my mistakes, my failures, so that you will not make the same mistake that I've made.
Yeah.
And that's what this tribe is all about.
And on this platform, you're going to be having people from every nationality.
Every nationality across the globe.
Okay.
It's a globe. It's a global network.
Yeah. So people from Africa, Asia,
Yeah,
America,
everywhere,
anybody can join.
wherever you are, everybody
And
can
on this
join.
platform, if I have a problem with my spouse or any kind of problem I have pertaining to relationship,
Yes.
can I be able to talk to you one-on-one? I don't want to drop it on a platform of WhatsApp. So can I be able to have a one-on-one conversation with you?
Of
Then
course,
share my
of course,
concern.
I will. That's why I said I will be available. Like, you have access to me, not just to the community. I will be able to have one-on-one with you. Share your problem, cry with you, laugh with you, direct you, lead you, guide you, coach you until we find solution. And that's my passion. I want to really put into people who are really, really, really in need and want to really get better. I want to make good things out of their life. And we're going to be having monthly programs. I'm going to be in your face every week. You will not regret that you joining this tribe. I can guarantee you that.
And the last question on that.
Yes, sir.
If for somebody in Dubai
Mm-hmm.
that have a challenge and is a member of this community,
Mm-hmm.
because we're here right now in Dubai,
Right.
is it possible to sit with you one-on-one and let's talk? You tell me face to face this problem what you think is a solution for me?
Of course, we can. I can do it. Yes, I would. Actually will be. You'll be beneficial for if that
For being
person
in Dubai.
being in Dubai with
Yeah.
me, then we're able to have a coffee day out and then hang out and get to hear your problems and get to say how we can find solution to it. So it's to you, to whoever that is in Dubai, is to the advantage that they
Yeah.
have me here. But distance is not a problem. We can always do video and talk about. But one thing I guarantee you is I will not let you go until we find solution to whatever it is that you're dealing with.
Thank you, Lady Ola. This community is in fact, it's timely. The time is coming. Is the best time. A lot of people have a lot of challenges and they want to talk to somebody. If
Yeah.
a lot of people have people to talk to,
Yeah.
relationships will not be breaking up.
Yeah, this is one of the reasons why I started this Transformation Tribe. When I went through my divorce in 2002, I didn't have anybody. Everybody that I trusted, they abandoned me. I faced it alone. I almost go into depression. I struggled alone, and nobody should have to deal with things like that. You should have a community. You should have somebody that will hold your hands. You have somebody that will be there to actually hear you out. Sometimes it's about hearing you out. You don't even have to say anything. Sometimes, so that's one of the passion that I have, that if I can create this community, what I didn't have there, then someone else can be, benefit from it this time around. They don't have to do life alone. Nobody should do life alone, especially when you're going through wilderness of life.
Yes. And for all of you that are thinking about what she just said, Lady Ola have been married and divorced,
Yes.
and now is married
Yes.
with kids,
Yes.
and a happy family with a happy husband back
Yes,
home.
yes.
Okay. So I think you will learn a lot from Lady. How can somebody join this community?
It's in my bio. You can just click on the link, in my bio. Go into my IG, my TikTok, my YouTube. you'll find the link there. You just join in, and we'll bring you into.
And your IG platform is?
Is I am Smopy,
Okay.
and it's the same thing with TikTok. I am Smopy as well, but on YouTube is Smopy's World.
Moving forward, what do you think is the right time? What age is the right age for a man to get married? This is for the men.
Hmm.
Because a lot of men are waiting to make all the money to become rich before they go and get married. And they are getting into 50, 48 before they start to feel they have some little resources.
I would say it depends on what you're doing. If you have your business, or you've graduated and you're okay, you find the right person, you can marry at the age of 25, you can marry 26, you can marry 28, you can marry 30. But men, for me, I don't think there's any late age for men, for a man to marry. But if you're a young person and you're thinking, okay, I'm ready now. Well, if you're ready for marriage, then age it shouldn't be a barrier. So I would say, if you put number on it, 30.
Yeah, but ladies, in most cases, men of 30 are not yet rich. And women these days, if you are broke, they cannot marry you. Because they always look for a man that can provide all they need. A man that can buy human hair, a man that can do this and that. And before a man will get to the financial stability of doing this and that, you already know that the man should be running into 50. Because my grandfather used to say that wealth comes as your age grows. So how can a man get married at 30 when this and that is not in place?
That's why I said age is not it shouldn't be a barrier. You yourself will know when you're ready. I just put 30 there.
Yeah.
But to be honest, if you have to wait until you become rich, the right woman would have been gone. If you have to wait until you become rich to be able to buy wig and buy extension and buy whatever,
Yeah.
life should it's pathetic. It's really pathetic that our men have to put that into consideration before they can actually marry the woman of their dreams. And that's what the world has come into. But it doesn't have to be like that. And this is why it's important, for what I said before. Like, you need to you need to cut your coat according to your size.
Yeah.
There will always be a woman that will be at your level. And there are still women out there who are not materialistic, who don't care how much you make. They just want to be happy with someone.
Yeah.
And be in love. That's it.
I have a very sensitive question. And
Okay.
this question I want to ask you because a lot of women has left their husband because of this problem. And it's really, in fact, I have somebody that's very close to me that this has affected her marriage. Men with erectile disorder.
Okay.
Some men have erectile disorder and their wives think that they cannot go on with that. Maybe some women, they don't want to cheat. So what do you think is the way forward for people in this kind of situation? What should they do? Is it proper for them to leave their marriage, or how do you think they can go about the situation?
We individuals, we are individuals, and we make decision on the way we see things. If a man is having rectal issue, they should find solution to it. They should find a cure. They should see a doctor. And while that is going on, I don't see any reason why a woman should leave a man like that. I mean, it wasn't like that when you marry him, and all of a sudden things like that happen. What is it about sex? Really, what is it about sex? It's part of being married, but if in this present time, this man is having this medical condition issue, you should work it out together. That should not be a platform where you see that as an opportunity to go and be opening your legs for somebody else, or pack your bags and go. I don't know what is wrong with this generation. That should be something that should give you concern. You should be compassionate and support the man, because that kind of a man is already dealing with a lot,
And you
and
will not add your own to it.
and you should not add your own to it.
Yeah.
And that should not be a platform for divorce. Help the man get help. There's always solution for every problem.
Correct.
They will find solution for it, but while we're doing that, what is wrong with you keeping yourself? What is it about? What is about you having to go and be having sex outside? I don't get this.
Because a lot of women now that are sleeping with other men and they are married, they complain that my husband is 1 minute man. So because their husband is 1 minute man, that is why they are now sleeping with young boys out there. That is why in Nigeria today, there's always this issue about gym. I know you are a fitness coach. So I want to take you to the
Yes.
side of
Yes.
gym.
Mm-hmm.
In the gym today, all the kids, those women going to the gym, when they get pregnant, the pregnancy in most cases belongs to the gym instructors. Right now in Nigeria, when you see a woman, you see those ladies you see in the gym,
Mm-hmm.
when they get pregnant,
Mm-hmm.
when that child is out, if there's a DNA, in 20 cases, only 2 will belong to their husband. The other 18 will belong to the gym instructor or the guys in the gym.
Okay. Let me say this, and this is based on what I've seen.
And when you ask those ladies, they will say because their husband is a 1 minute man. That is why they like to follow gym instructor. A lot of women register in the gym because of just to follow gym instructor and the guys in the gym.
It's absolutely absurd. Your man is 1 minute man. Would you prefer not having 1 minute at all, or have nothing? 1 minute man is still doing something.
Yeah, but they prefer to go with the 1 hour man in the gym. That's my point.
You see, women like that, there's something wrong with their mind, and they need to check it, because whatever that is going on with that man, sometimes we just throw stones into a glass house. We don't look at where we're living, because sometimes the major reason why this man is 1 minute man is because of what you're delivering.
Yeah.
If you're giving that man headache every day, money, this, that, and by the time he gets on you, there's nothing there anymore. So sometimes we don't look at ourselves.
So in some cases also, a man being a 1 minute man, according to you, might not be a medical condition.
It might not be a medical condition. It may be the condition of the man in the house, the environment of the house.
True.
It could be. So it's not every time, but most of the time we look at other people, we don't see ourselves. And there's even if it's 1 minute man, you are married to that man, committed. You're married to that man, committed to that man. You shouldn't be looking elsewhere. If you're not happy with the 1 minute, you can fix it. You can fix it as a woman. There are different things that you can do to make that man not to be doing 1 minute. And sometimes they use that as an excuse to do whatever nonsense they want to do outside. I've had to, because when I go to Nigeria, I'm always in the gym. And I've seen ladies that will come to gym. They'll be wearing gym clothes with no panties. And then they'll be flaunting it in front and be all over the gym instructor. Even if that one doesn't want to do, they will push him. I've seen so many things that actually irritates me when I go to Nigerian gym. Some of them, they're half naked when they come. Some of them, they just dress up to come to, like you said, to come to the gym and parade before men, not because they're there to do exercise. Because I've seen many of them that the instructor will be telling them, this is how you do things. I can't come and kill myself. I me pay my money. I know I carry myself, come here. There's a reason why they always come. Some of them come to the gym to hang out and do that nonsense. But if you're a married woman, number one, if you find yourself in the gym, where is your husband? If you're going to a gym, unless it's your husband's decision to say, I don't want to go exercise, you should be able to be encouraging your husband. For many years, my husband wasn't exercising. But I know that there's a medical condition in my family that I don't want to inherit. So I was focused and I was doing it. But of course, because he trusted me, knew that he's the only one that can climb on top of me. There's no other man. So I can go to any gym anywhere in the world. I'm disciplined like that. But when he saw, when COVID came and there was lockdown, I had, honey, you have to be coming to the gym. We need to be doing this together. And that was how it started.
Some ladies that are watching this now, they will say it's because you are not Gen Z. Lady Ola is 58 years of age. Of course, your time people were not sleeping with other men. It's not like this time that all the ladies, they just focus on go to the gym, catch the gym instructor, catch some guys with six-pack. That is just their aim. A lot of married women are doing it. And they think it's a normal thing now. That's why you see in Nigeria now, when there's a DNA test for 4 kids, only 1 belongs to the husband. The other 3 belongs to gym instructor. What is your advice to women doing this out there?
My advice to you,
because you have seen it all there.
I've seen it all.
Yeah.
My advice to women like that is you're playing with your life. And if you can't be satisfied with one man, then don't marry. Because there's no point for you to have a husband and have children at home, and then you're opening your legs to gym instructor. All that guy is gonna do is just gonna F you and dump you. That's all. Because there are many of you. Because I've seen gym instructors, like, they have more than 5, 7, 6, 8, 9 chicks that they're sleeping with in the gym. So you just get to be an addition. And what happened to your value when you devalue yourself in the hand of a man for what? Just to satisfy yourself, sexual urge. I will advise that you keep those legs closed. And plus, there are so many diseases going on in the world today. And then you carry that disease, you go give to the poor man that is in your house. You need to stop it, and we need to put the cap on it. What is not good, it is not good.
I want to talk about money people spend in marriages. A man want to get married in Nigeria, in Africa. Mostly even now in East Africa. A man wants to get married and they need to spend millions on the marriage that they have to go and borrow for the marriage day. That's what I'm trying to say.
I'm getting you.
You need 6 million, 10 million, 20 million to marry a woman in Nigeria, to throw an extravagant party. Even for people that you know that they are broke. Some people are going to microfinance bank to borrow money for their marriage. Some of these men, they don't want to do it. But the ladies have put them in a situation whereby they want them to spend a lot of money. What do you think about such?
I think it's a wasteful mind. Because spending so much money on wedding, and then when you get into marriage, you don't have nothing left. For me, I think it's all about self, and for people for you to be seen, so that they can say, oh, as you see what happened on my wedding day. This is what happened. We did this. We are actually in competition. People are actually competing with one another. It's a crazy thing for you to put so much money on just one day event, which is wedding. And then there are many people who have done that. And then a week after,
they got divorced also.
They got divorced.
What is the point? And there's no winner.
What's the point of wasting so much money? I'm not a fan of wasting so much money on wedding.
Yeah.
Because My major reason is because it's about the husband and the wife, not the people that they're pleasing. One of the things that I think that is wrong in our culture is spending so much money on especially wedding. Then we will go ahead after spending that. Then we will change dollar and we will spray money. I've done. It's not that I've not done it, but it's something that I struggle with as a culture. It's for me. For you to push a man to spend his last penny on a wedding, you have set the tone of your marriage right there. And that no one will be blamed but yourself.
I asked you this question because I've seen a lot of marriages break up because after the marriage, the man borrowed money to fund the marriage, and after the marriage, is under pressure to pay back the money. And then when he's trying to pay back the money, he does not have the money to be spending on his wife, like buying new clothes, new phones, and all that. And the wife will start to get angry.
Okay, let me talk to our men because we're talking about Africa now,
Yeah,
most especially Nigeria.
yeah,
Man, you are the man in charge. You should not let any woman push you to spend the money that you don't have. It doesn't make sense for you to go and borrow money. I, I, I just I can't understand it. Why you go and borrow money for a wedding to please who? It's to please people.
yeah.
Because after the wedding, then you start to be looking for how you're going to pay that money back. Being in debt for just one day ceremony.
Lady Ola,
Mm-hmm.
so what you are saying in a nutshell
Mm.
is that men don't borrow to spend on a wedding.
Yes, do not do it. Don't
Yeah.
do it, because at the end of the day, you're still going to be blamed. Even if the marriage starts and there's no money to fund the house, you should be in control of your home, and it doesn't matter where the relationship starts. A man should be in charge. It's not to be controlling. Not the controlling part, but to be in charge. To be in charge, a woman should not push you. You know your purse. You know how much you're earning. You know how much you have. And sometimes, even if you have that much money, is it wise to spend it on people so that people can say, oh, we went to their wedding? If you see their wedding, because that's the reason why we do all this nonsense.
Yeah.
But then those people, they're still going to be the one turning around and say, see you. Can you see their marriage is not going in because the man doesn't have money anymore? And then the woman that push you to spend this much money, it won't be long before she pack her things and say, I'm going to my father's house.
There's no winner. Marriage does not have a winner.
No.
No matter how people eat in a marriage,
Mm-hmm.
some people will still say, I did not eat.
Yes.
Some people will still say there's no food and there's no drink. Definitely. I've seen a lot of situations like
human
that.
being generally, you cannot please them.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can't please them.
Lady Ola, I want to talk about people saying women, it's better to marry from your culture, men or women. Marry from your village. Marry from where you come from. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
For example, me, I'm from the Niger Delta.
Mm-hmm.
If I want to marry a Yoruba woman, for example, an Hausa woman, people will say it's better you marry from the Niger Delta, somewhere close to you, even it's better in your village right now than to go and marry from a long distance. What do you think?
For me, I think it's wrong. For me, I think it's all about finding the right person. Doesn't matter their tribe or where they come from, because you can marry from your tribe, you can marry from your village,
Yeah,
and they can still do you harm.
true.
Actually, when you marry from the same culture, there's less respect there because they know everything. But if you marry from another culture, you get to not only you get to bring value into that other culture, but you get to learn from other culture as well. And when you do that, it's called mixing in life. That's why God created us into this world. He didn't say we should isolate ourselves. So how do you impact the world? If you want to stay in your little village,
Yeah.
marry from your own tribe, marry from your own village. For me, I don't think I disagree with that. I didn't marry from my tribe.
Yeah.
I didn't marry from my parents' village.
Yeah, but Lady Ola, I want to relate it to divorce.
Right.
You see, before, when there's a situation in marriage whereby the woman, there's a situation that is about to lead to divorce.
Mm-hmm.
In my culture, our grandfathers, our fathers, they used to charter a bus
Right.
and say, this family, please travel all the way to Ogun State,
Mm-hmm.
all the way to Kaduna to
Mhm.
meet with the other family.
Right.
But now it's such a difficult situation now, mostly with the insurgency on the road. A lot of people don't want to embark on that.
Mm-hmm.
But if the couples are married from the same community or from a neighboring community, and I have a problem with my wife here, we are in diaspora now. If I have a problem with my wife here and my wife is from my community, I can easily call my grandfather to meet with her own grandfather
Mm-hmm.
and let them have a talk. You understand what I'm trying to say?
I understand.
And then, or my father can easily go and meet with my wife's father in the evening over a glass of palm wine and they have a discussion. But if my wife is from Kano, it's going to be difficult.
Bro, what if you don't if your partner, if God has not created that partner for you from your village, what if that person is from another tribe?
Yeah, but I'm just trying to look at it from the look at it
From
this
the
way
from the
also.
po- the from the from the
Advantage
divorce.
from the side of advantageous side. Why I look at it, there's a lot of advantage in it.
But we should not
If we do for Christmas,
we should
those
not have
days,
we should not have marriage though
yeah,
because
but
of advantage.
yeah, but there should be some things we are looking at now because things are changing very fast.
That's
This Gen Z generation,
yeah, but
they are changing a lot of things that are going wrong.
That's a conditional relationship.
Yes, but we need to look at those conditions. For example, when I was young, my father and my mother, they are from the same village.
Right.
Okay.
Mhm.
And those days, now we're a bit old though. Those days, when we go for Christmas, we run from my mother's house to my
To your
father's house.
right.
Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
In the morning, breakfast is in my maternal grandmother's spot.
Mm-hmm.
In the evening, dinner is in my paternal grandmother's spot. There's this kind of fun that's attached to it.
The kind of fun
Some people are taking their breakfast on that side. Some people are taking their breakfast on this side. There's this fun we're having at that time.
the kind of fun that's attached to it
Mm.
is just a little part of what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Because there are bigger problems that are there than the fun, that little fun part of it that are there. I can understand if two family comes together, it doesn't matter where they come from. When they have crisis, it doesn't matter how far it is. We should get up and take the journey and sort out the issue. So that we're not just put in a cave or in a cage that I cannot marry outside this tribe because of, so that when we have issue, why do we have to always look at the wrong side before we make the right decision? Because that should not be. Because you can't base your relationship or your marriage on whenever we have problems. You are already defeated from the beginning. If you're basing your relationship on whenever we have problems, it will be easy for me to go and run to their parents. You're already defeated. Already in your mind. So we shouldn't base our relationship on what if I destroy a lot of lives and relationships today because they started with the mind of what if. I can understand people have bad, experience, for a long time. They've had issues in the past, but we should not make that to be the first thing that we program in our mind and stops us from excelling. It's why did you come from Delta and marry from Philippines?
Yeah, yeah, but,
Okay.
Yeah, but a lot of challenges are on it from that side also.
Oh, yeah.
For example, if my wife is living in my country, okay?
Yes.
If my wife right now is living in my country,
Mm-hmm.
if I have a challenge and I need to handle it, it means I need to fly for 21 hours from my country to get to my wife's country. You see the challenges associated with it.
But why are we looking at the challenges?
Yeah, but we need to look at it from advantage and disadvantage.
I understand,
Yeah.
but there are more advantages than disadvantages. Life is about advantage and disadvantage.
Okay, so conclusively, Lady Ola, you're saying that men should marry or women should marry anywhere
Men,
Intertribal and intercultural
yes,
marriage is okay.
men and women should marry anywhere, wherever they find love.
Okay.
They should marry. There should be no segregation. They should marry wherever they find love, as long as you're happy in there. You understand what marriage is about, and then you're willing to put every work into it. You can marry from anywhere. That's me. That this may not work for other people, but that's me.
Okay. So viewers, if you want to solve now, that is our opinion.
Yes.
Okay. But I still know there are a lot of problems associated with such kind of marriage.
Mhm.
So if you want to know how to solve such problems, if you find yourself in such situation, maybe I think it's time for you to join the community.
Yeah.
And let's from inside the community, maybe she'll have a solution to you.
Yeah.
Moving forward, Lady Ola. A lot of women, this
Mhm.
question is from the men in our comment section, our DM, from my own DM, my comment sections. This question is directly from the men.
Right.
A lot of women insult their husband in public, calling their husband useless man, useless man. You see a woman on the street insulting her husband, useless man, you know the shame. What do they bring? What do you bring to this family? I am the one feeding you like this. And this has led to a lot of divorce. What do you say to the ladies out there that are doing this?
Actually, any woman that insulted or disgraced or disrespected their husband like that in public, the husband should just go home and pack their things and throw it out. Because you cannot, it is not right. Even if that man doesn't, if he's not bringing no money into the house, if he's not contributing to anything, to disrespect the crown that God placed over your head in the public setting, you are a disgrace. And you should not do anything like that. And if a man, this is just it's getting to me somehow. Like you now you think you're all that now. So the man now is, you have to be insulting him in front of everybody in the community. It's not right. There are some things that you just don't do. It doesn't matter how angry you are. If that man is not good enough, move on. Let someone who is good enough for, let them move in. That's why I'm going to leave that.
I want to close this podcast with this simple question.
Mm-hmm.
This question is very simple, but very difficult. So the answer to this question, I want our viewers to go to the community and get a detailed answer to this question. I just want this question, the answers to be direct point, 1, 2, 3 points. Anybody that want to listen and know more about it, you should go and join the community.
Yes.
And the question is, what do you think? 3 things that a man should look out for in a woman. 3 characteristics a man should look out for in a woman before he choose her as a wife in 2025.
Number 1, a God-fearing woman.
Okay. 2.
A respectful woman.
And 3.
A hardworking woman.
Done. Guys, we've come to the end of this podcast. Join Lady Ola community that we have been waiting for. Name of this community?
Transformation Tribe.
Done. Done. Go join that community. It's packed with a lot of information. The earlier, the better for you. Do you have any early bird discount?
Early bird is already gone.
Early bird's already gone. Oh my God. You know, I like the birds a lot.
I know.
Now that the early bird
The birds are gone.
Oh my God. But it's okay. It's okay. Do you have any discount for somebody that watched the podcast on Diaspora and You podcast and want to come from Diaspora and You podcast?
We can make a deal.
Okay.
Yeah. When you join the community, we'll make a deal.
Okay. Okay. Guys, so we're going to come to the end of this podcast now. Please do follow Lady Ola on all social media platforms at
I am Smopy.
Okay, TikTok,
Facebook, the same as well. Okay. Facebook is Mope Agbogun, but on YouTube, Smopy's World.
Okay. And then all of you that you are watching our podcast, you are not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. It is free to subscribe. You don't need to pay any money to subscribe. It's a lot of effort to get you this podcast. To bring Lady Ola to a podcast is a lot of effort. When you start to consult her, you will understand. So, subscription is free. Like, follow, drop your comments on the comment section. What next you want to hear about? Drop it on the comment section. And then, if we possibly get her back to the studio, we'll ask her those questions. Guys, catch you on the next